Hi everyone. So in this lecture, we'll solve the star pattern problem. So given a value of n, we want to print a pattern like this. Okay. So first of all, we will try to break this pattern. So every time you get a pattern problem, you have to look at what is the work that you have to do in every row, because the printing happens row by row. Okay. So there are 3 rows for n equal to 3. So we'll write down some observations. The first observation is that there are n rows. Okay. And the second observation is in each row there are, or in ith row, okay, there are I number of stars. So these are the two observations. So using these two observations, we can code this up. So this is, let's say, row number 1. So it has 1 star. This is row number 2. It has 2 stars. This is row number 3. It has 3 stars. Okay. And how do you jump from one row to another row? So you have to print a special character which is known as a new line character. So all languages have this character. So it is not visible. It's not printed like this, but it takes your cursor to the next line. So whenever you print this character, it takes the cursor to the new line. Okay. So that is the meaning of a new line character. So let's write the pseudocode for this problem. So first of all, we'll read the value of n. Okay. And then we will need a loop to iterate over rows. So there are two things. We have to print rows repeatedly. So I can say, okay, let I equal to 1. While I is less than equal to n, what we will do? We'll do the work for every row. Okay. So what is the work that we have to do in ith row? So in the ith row, we have to print I number of stars. So that means printing I number of stars would again require a loop. This would again require a loop to run I number of times. So let's see how we can do it. So we can do, okay, let stars equal to 1 while stars is less than equal to I. What we will do? We'll say, okay, we will print a star. So we'll say, okay, let's print a star and let's increment the count of stars that we have printed. So stars is a variable, or it's a bucket that is tracking how many stars we are printing in the current row. And that's it. And after every row, as we discussed, when we are going to the new row, we have to print a new line character that will take the cursor to the next line for printing. That's it. And finally, we can do a exit. So let us do a quick dry run of this program. So I is 1. Okay. What happens in the first row? The stars is 1. And while stars is less than equal to I. So this loop is going to run 1 times and it is going to print a star. After that, a new line, we come here and I becomes I plus 1. So I becomes 2. So again, we say stars is 1. Okay. That means this loop is going to run 2 times. So we print 1 and 2. Okay. So the values of stars is changing from 1 to, and these are the stars that we are printing. After this, the value of I would become 3, and stars again starts from 1, and we will print less than equal to 3 stars. So that is 1, 2, 3. We will print 3 stars in this row. So in each row, this is how the value of stars variable is changing. In the first row it is 1, in the second row it is 1, 2, in the third row it is 1, 2, 3, and so on. So after this, the value of I would become 4, and this is not less than equal to n. Hence, we will stop and we will come out of the loop. And this is the pattern that you will observe on the screen. So I hope you have understood this star pattern, and that's all for this video.